Here on Tiger Today, our top story focuses on the Demopolis City Schools Foundation. The Demopolis City Schools Foundation is responsible for awarding over $1.2 million in classroom grants to help students and those that benefit from the Demopolis City Schools. Here's DMS Tiger TV to tell us more.
On September 29th and October 2nd, $38,000 in grants were given to 13 faculty members by the Demopolis City Schools Foundation Prize Patrol for classroom and library needs.
At Demopolis High School on September 29th, $2,000 was given to Lisa Lawrence for the DHS library. $2,500 was given to Demetrius Scott as a challenge grant to refurbish instruments for the River City Blue Marching Band. And $7,000 was given to Kim Browder for a classroom set of Chromebooks for the history department.
Demopolis Middle School on September 29th, $5,831.75 was given to Carly Turner for robots and iPads to support the vertical alignment of coding between U.S. Jones and DMS. $798 was given to Julie Foster to begin a middle school scholars bowl team. $1,903.77 was given to Susan Browder for manipulatives and resources for her 6th grade classroom to have a hands-on experience while mastering math skills. $2,031.56 was given to Amanda Smith for scientific calculators for every math classroom at DMS. $2,000 was given to Ginger Godwin to increase the middle school's library's collection of books, and $7,000 was given to Deborah McAfee for a set of Chromebooks to use across the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade history departments.
At U.S. Jones Elementary School on October 2nd, $2,628 was given to Dana Hill for Sphero robots to discover how simple programming can solve daily problems. $2,000 was given to Emily Wyndham to purchase books and an ebook subscription service for the school. And $599.10 was given to Jamie Webb for fidget bands. Westside Elementary librarian Andrea Johnson also received $2,000 to purchase books.
The Special Education Program has introduced a unique service opportunity into its learning environment. Our own Malik Moore caught up with Matt Malone, a special education teacher at Demopolis High School, to learn about PAWS.
PAWS, a small acronym that has a big significance here at Demopolis High School. What does it mean? Let's check in with Mr. Matt Malone and Mrs. Pam Morgan to find out.
Hi, my name is Pam Morgan, and I'm a para-educator here at Demopolis High School. I work with the self-contained room with Coach Malone, Mr. Malone, and this year we have given our class the name PAWS, which is Pursuing Academics and Working Skills, and that's exactly what our students do.
We decided we wanted to feed the teachers in the whole school, so what we decided to do was make apple dumplings and ice cream for the teachers and give them for Johnny Appleseed Day. And our students made all the dumplings, and they scooped the ice cream, and they served, and they wore their jackets, and it was just a way for them to kind of learn how it would be to be in a restaurant setting and to be around other people and to kind of take care of themselves and take care of other people as far as serving goes.
Our students learn by, first of all, we go in great detail, whatever standard we're working with, then we'll come down to the kitchen. Say if we're talking about measurement, we may show them recipes, how to measure for recipes, then we come to the kitchen. We're so grateful to have the kitchen to work with this year. We bring the kids down here. They have worked so hard getting this kitchen in order. They have washed, they're learning to wash clothes, fold clothes, measure recipes, serve others, and be a blessing to others. PAWS is just what it stands for. We're pursuing academics and working skills. We have seen these children make great strides.
Can I help you? Can I help? Sure.
I'll go help you.
Do we got a dryer? Or do we just put them in here? Yeah.
You don't want this one?
Yeah, I really got my hair back.
I can go over here.
What you doing? What you doing?
Feeding 400 people a day, 5 times a week is a daunting task. How is this done 36 weeks out of the year? Savannah Williams and Tyler Here called up with the lunch ladies to tell us just how it's done.
From 6:15 in the morning to 12:10 in the afternoon, 5 determined women work extremely hard to provide the entire school with breakfast and lunch each day. The cafeteria staff feeds anywhere from 380 to 410 students at an average cost of about $425 per day. Oftentimes, their behind-the-scenes work and dedication is left unnoticed. They take pride in the accomplishment of this daunting task because they care about and appreciate our student body. So the next time you walk through the cafeteria line, a simple thank you will go a long way, because they'll do it all again tomorrow.
Here we have a fine arts teacher for over the past 10 years has put on a variety of plays, musicals, and other showcasing events at Demopolis High School. Here is Ms. Jody Tart with Malik Morris to show us more on the teacher behind the curtain.
A lot of people want to know, where did your interest in drama come from?
My interest in drama came from a very early age. When I was in elementary school, a woman in our community named Joanne Rossomano decided she was going to do a play, and she asked me to come and audition. And really, from the very first time that I was in a play, I was hooked.
What was the play? What was the name of the play?
The play was called Our Town, which was actually one of the first plays I directed here. And the funny story is I've been in that play 3 times. I played the same part every time.
Every single time?
I was Rebecca, and she's just like kind of a bratty, talkative little 10-year-old girl. I played her when I was 10. I played her in high school later when I was 16. And then when I got to the University of Alabama and I was 18, I played her again.
So you started drama at a young age and you went to school. So how did you feel when you were named the drama instructor for the Demopolis High School?
It was really exciting because I have a master's in English, but I have a bachelor's in theater. So they hired me here to teach English. But Ronald Roberts, who was the first principal I had when I started teaching here, saw that we needed some more electives. And so he asked me if I would be interested in teaching a theater elective. And I said, "Are you kidding?" And so you used to have to take speech for 1 semester and then take theater. So I only taught theater for 1 semester a year. But then the program just grew and grew, and then I went from being, maybe 1 theater class to all theater now.
So what is the process of you deciding a play for the drama club?
I guess I have to kind of look at who we have at first, how much talent we have leaving, who we've got coming in, who I can train up. If we have the budget, is it a show that requires a lot of set and costumes, the degree of difficulty for it. And then I have to really like it too.
Yeah.
Do I think the audience will enjoy it? Because I'm going to be in touch with that project for probably 3 months, because I do a whole month or 2 of planning before we even start a show. So it's not something I want to be tired of by the end of it. And it has to have educational appeal, because we always do matinees for the school kids, and this is a teaching facility. So I wanted to have that draw as well. That just builds our program more.
I heard you say you have to look at who you have. So what if the group you have, what if certain kids are shy? How do you get them engaged in the audience? How do you get them comfortable on stage?
I think in those cases you pick smaller shows like children's theater, which is easier for those students to kind of hide behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're playing, like we did a show one time, well, I'll just say Alice in Wonderland, for instance,
Yeah.
when we did that show. There were a lot of newcomers in that play, but they might be playing a mouse or a rabbit or something like that. And so they don't really feel like themselves when they're on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that shy person can be a real extrovert on stage because they don't really believe that it's them out there. It's the character.
Yeah.
So.
And that's interesting because I've always wanted to know what lessons do you think a kid can learn from being on stage, like translating to the real world, like off stage?
There are a lot of things. I had a student, Josh Williams, who was new here, and he was a very shy student and probably never spoke 3 words to me before he came into our program. And some other kids encouraged him to come and audition, and he ended up having the lead as Conrad Birdie in our play. Well, because of being on stage and gaining that confidence, and he was new to our school, he immediately had a new group of friends, and the theater became a very safe, comfortable place for him to sort of take risk and do things he wouldn't normally do. I mention him because he was a completely different person when he left our department than when he entered. So I think theater does a lot of confidence building for students, and it also gives them a sense of teamwork, very much like sports do.
So in 5 years, how do you envision the program?
I just envision us getting better and better, always challenging ourselves. I would like to do more things with the community. There are a couple of ideas that I have, where I'd like to collaborate with the Canebrake players or Gaineswood, different things like that, and that just takes more planning. We'd like to collaborate more with the film school. We're looking at trying to get a grant to help us do that. So I just don't want it to get boring. I want us to always try to hit a new level and try new things.
So what's the next play?
The next play is The Little Mermaid Junior, and that will be in March, and we are really excited about doing that one.
Well, we're excited
this one,
to watch.
The one that's coming up in the fall that we're working on right now is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Okay.
And we have our guest artist, Garland Farwell, who is helping us with that. He helped us with all our masks on Lion King, and he helped with our set design for Aladdin. And he is making a larger-than-life-size lion puppet for the character of Aslan. So if anybody enjoyed the Chronicles of Narnia or saw that movie, they will love The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Well, we are excited to watch both plays, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me.
Here are Allie Busby and Kyle Clausen with Tiger Now School News.
Is Gaineswood haunted? Find out this Saturday during the Ghosts of Gaineswood Historic Nighttime Tour sponsored by Friends of Gaineswood. The tour will be from 5 to 8 p.m. on 805 South Cedar Avenue at Gaineswood. Admission is $5.
Support the Tiger Arts Guild by coming to the Harry Potter Marathon next weekend in the DHS Auditorium, Friday through Sunday. They will show all 8 movies, so check posters for showtimes.
With Halloween fast approaching, the student council members and sponsors want to offer Halloween insurance within the city limits of Demopolis. In the event of your home or business being rolled or egged, you have the opportunity to file an insurance claim within a day of the incident. The council members will come to your residence and clean up the mess made during this Halloween season for $15. To get Halloween insurance, first you have to fill out an insurance claim slip that includes your name, address, and telephone number. Then call or text if some damage has been made with your policy number on file. The council members will set up a time and date for cleanup as their crew makes preparations to tidy things up around your home.
Martin Elementary School in Beaumont, Texas was recently destroyed during Hurricane Harvey and lost all of their school supplies. So DHS is selling t-shirts to raise money for Martin Elementary so they can purchase school supplies and other needed materials to get them back on their feet. T-shirts will be sold October 4th through October 20th. To place an order, 9th graders see Miss Kaiser, 10th graders see Miss Batwell, 11th graders see Miss Browder, and 12th graders see Miss Miller. Please purchase a t-shirt for $10 to support Martin Elementary.
We would like to congratulate Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Erica Riggs on being selected the Demopolis High School JROTC Cadet of the Month for September 2017. She is the DHS JROTC Battalion Commander and also a member of the Demopolis High School Drill Team. She was selected based on her dedication and commitment to the Demopolis High School JROTC program.
The DHS seniors will be having their annual pecan sale this year. Students start selling 1 pound bags beginning October 9th. The last day to order will be October 26th. This is to ensure delivery prior to Thanksgiving.
On Saturday, October 7th, 2017, the River City Blue will travel to Troy University to compete in their first competition of the year along with 26 other bands from Alabama and Florida. General admission to the competition is $7. They perform at 12:45 p.m.
The members of the River City Blue Marching Band will kick off their fruit sale today. They plan to pursue this all month long so that the fruit may be back by Thanksgiving. Their main focus right now, along with building their budget, is new uniforms for next year. If you have any questions, please ask Mr. Demetrius Scott.
Next week, October 9th through 12th, is National Lunch Week, and the lunch ladies have set a goal to serve 500 lunches. If the goal is met, prizes will be given on October 12th. There will be one drawing per lunch cycle. Here is the cafeteria manager, Sandra Harris, with more.
National Lunch Week is across the nation, and we have 2 special days this year. National Lunch Week this year is October the 9th through the 13th. We're going to celebrate at the Demopolis High School 2 days, which is October the 10th. The menu is hot wings, pulled pork sandwich, broccoli and cheese, cob corn, oven roasted potato, homemade rolls, strawberry shortcake, strawberry parfait, and fresh fruit. On October the 11th is homemade chili, ham and cheese sandwiches, cut corn, green salad, yams, corn chips, and fresh fruit. And we also have t-shirts that was purchased by each employee at the high school to wear on one of those days. And our goal is to at least one of those days on the 10th or 11th to serve 500 lunches. If we do, then we are giving away prizes first, second, third, and fourth lunch wave on the 12th.
Thank you for watching Tiger Now Student News.
If I were to ask you for your favorite 5 Halloween movies, the chances that the 1993 film Hocus Pocus would be one of them is very large. But what if I was to tell you that this film was getting a remake? Here's Tori Horn with our Pop Culture Talk to tell us more.
Oh look, what a glorious morning. Makes me sick.
Tori, you can't just leave.
Sorry y'all, I've always wanted to do that. Anyway, hey y'all, it's Tori, and this is the Pop Culture Talk. Now that October is here and it's socially acceptable to obsess over all things Halloween, we're going to talk about one of the most iconic Halloween movies of all time, Hocus Pocus. Disney Channel has brought us a ton of awesome Halloween movies, such as all of the Halloween Town movies, Twitches 1 and 2, Phantom of the Megaplex, and Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. But Disney is remaking Hocus Pocus, and no one really knows how to feel about it. A portion of the original Hocus Pocus fans are not too thrilled about the remake. They don't think that any remake will ever live up to the 1993 version because it will not feature the original cast and it will have a modern twist. But the remake supporters are excited to see how Hocus Pocus would play out in a modern day. So, will Disney nail the remake or will it just be a bunch of Hocus Pocus? I guess we'll have to wait until Disney's release to figure that one out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week on the Pop Culture Talk.
Okay, so we're out here on our cross-country practice because we missed practice today.
There's a chemistry on.
Yeah. So we just decided to kind of Snapchat it and let you guys see what we do while we're out here. So we'll just see what happens. So how far do y'all think y'all want to run today?
They did mile splits earlier today, so 6.2 miles.
Maybe we should just do 3. So Mark, you okay? Why are you wearing a backpack, Tyler?
Well, you never know what's out here.
We're running.
Oh my God.
Did y'all hear that? Maybe we'll just keep going.
Slater, I broke my phone.
Oh my gosh.
You okay, Gracie? Yeah, my phone just broke. Oh man, I told you to be more careful.
Where'd Tyler go?
He probably just went to the bathroom. I thought I heard
well,
him.
we'll just give him privacy and we'll keep going. Yeah.
That's just Hey, Slater, look at this picture.
What is it? Oh, I miss dance too. Where's Sarah Margaret go?
Probably just come around.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, we have been going for like 1.5 miles.
We should probably turn around soon. I don't know where Tyler is either.
Okay, so me and Gracie are going back now because...
We can't find Tyler or Sarah Margaret, so we're going home.
Yeah. What was that? Gracie, where'd you go? Tyler?